Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is not World of Tanks, but I am still Reaper and I'm happy that you are here today. So, what do we have for you today? We have an absolute wild west of a race in Gran Turismo 7. We are on the Red Bull Ring and let's just go and see what happens here. We start on P5 here on the ring, and as we make our way up the hill, we barely avoid Heliopolis. But you can see already that I'm struggling to rotate the car. At this point in the race, I have no idea what is going on. I'm just feeling that basically in every corner I have a lot of Audi steer going on. And again, I'm missing the apex here, but more importantly, Bayou seems to have a little bit of contact. He turns and immediately loses the will to continue the race. We take the position, thank you very much. There's Heliopolis again. 2 for 2, I guess. But so far we've been lucky. Nothing to say here. We move on, and yeah, I'm really struggling to position the car correctly, as you see. It is only much later in this race that I will remember that I just forgot to put the settings in the car, so yeah. Hello, Heliopolis again. But all of that doesn't keep us fighting for position 3. We are now in the slipstream of La Zolta, just getting a very nice and clear overtake on him. And since Heliopolis has no chance of ramming us, this time he gets La Zolta, but immediately takes a turn into Barrier, and I don't think we will see much of him later in the race. While I am catching some fresh air here, trying to find my performance, trying to solve the mystery of the Audi steer. Yeah, no one ever accused me of being smart, right? But yeah, behind us there is a situation brewing already. Those two guys, Zweigel from the Netherlands and La Zolta from Hungary, they are pushing each other, they are driving through each other, and luckily I am blissfully unaware of all of those things happening. I'm just trying to position my car right for once, hit an apex, and see if I can just maybe close the gap to the people in front of me just a bit. We blast down the home straight, again trying to find a little bit time on the people behind us, but Zweigel has clearly other plans. He just bombs us from behind, sends us into the Shadow Realm, and because this game is really smart and the developers are really smart, we are getting immediately a time penalty for going over the line, because that makes sense if you're Polyphony Digital. But no time to actually be salty, because here comes Zolta, and he doesn't want to miss out on all the fun of pushing people around. So he does it too. I have no idea how they did it or why they did it. I have no idea how I stayed in front, actually. I guess it took them quite a little bit of energy. So I'm expecting another dive bomb here. Actually letting the apex open in case someone wants to push through, but disaster strikes. Both of them managed to squeeze through. I'm trying to get at least past Zweigel so I can stay close to the other one. I mean, the penalty zone is there, but I want to actually get in front of them again. But the sad truth is, with all of the time lost on the penalties, there's another guy who actually profits from these stupid actions, and that is Mr. Nishelski here. I know that this guy cannot go my pace, but he's now in front of us. And there is this French guy in a McLaren. He wants to take advantage of the situation too. He wants to force his way on the outside, runs out of track, and now tries to just bump into me instead of just using a little bit of his brake pedal. He tries the same thing again in the next corner, but it is lucky that the Mazda has so much power. I am breathing a sigh of relief. Now I can finally care for the Russian again, except I can't. There is the Ferrari. He bumps into me. He turns out the French guy. Sucks to be him, I guess. And, I mean, luckily I stay in front. But again, I lose so much time on the Russian guy. And I'm really getting nervous here. I want to get past. I know that he's not as fast. And I want that place on the podium back. Unlike other tracks, Red Bull Ring has a fairly decent placed penalty zone where you don't lose like a whole second or even more when you have a half second penalty. So I don't manage to squeeze by at Nishelski, and then I make the stupid mistake. I'm just forcing it too hard. I'm going wide on the home straight, and now I got myself my own time penalty. But yeah, I mean, this is the 5th lap. I need to come in, or I want to come in, so I try my best to get past him. First time doesn't really work. I don't have enough to run, but he brakes earlier. I get past him very nice and clean, and now we have to build a little bit of a gap to him. We need maybe 800 of a second. We need maybe a second to be safe and not being overtaken again. So we can go first into the box, get a new set of rubber, and hopefully then fight for the podium again. But let's see how that works out. So we're staying in front. The penalty zone is coming closer. This time we got the apex in the corner before. Everything looks good for us. Yeah, he's not coming close. And we managed to stay in front. He got into the corner a little bit faster than we did, but we are here now. Just getting in. New set of rubbers. Just 2.5 seconds. Come on, guys. Faster, faster, faster. The Hello Kitty team makes me proud here. And off we go again. Now let's see. Let's put the hammer down. Hope that we can actually get a really fast lap. On the way back, we see Gran Turismo spinning out and definitely very safely rejoining the track here. But nothing happens, everything is cool. And again, we put the hammer down. I just want to stay in front of the Russian guy when he does his stop. And I just hope this works out. Yes, he comes in. And now we need to be as fast as possible. Trying to take the corner nicely this time. No arrows made. No time penalty. Nice. Getting the apex here. Yay. No Audi steer this time. And there he is. Oh god. He didn't take new tires. So this guy will stay in front of us. I mean, we were barely in front of him when we came in, and in the round in between, we probably made 2 seconds on him. But here he is. He didn't change tires. Probably his mediums looked good enough to him, but honestly, that was a mistake. Here we are again, and oh, now we do a little bit of our own bumper carring, and yeah, that was not very nice. So of course, what we do in the next corner is I will leave the door wide open, leave him back, because quite honestly, this is not how I want to take the position back from him. So the race is on again. I know I'm faster than this guy, and I don't want to take the position by bumper carring. And yeah, he's pushing too hard through the first corner already, and I think you see that his tires are just not as good, and we are going in here too wide. Everyone gives room, but yeah, unfortunately he has his 8 p.m. meeting with Barry R, so he has to leave us alone. And well, I'm not complaining. There was no contact. I think it was fair. Good racing from him, honestly, but yeah, I think he made a wrong decision using the old tires. So now we are back in the race. We have fresh air. Let's go. As we now overtake the Italian guy here that made the wrong decision to actually come in very late and drive a long time on used tires, as we will do with the French guy in this scene. I think it's a good time to remind you, please like, share, subscribe, and do all the good things. If you had some fun with this video, if you felt entertained, and with that being said, we go into our last lap. It is by now that I finally have figured out what's wrong with the car and why all my brake points don't work, why the car doesn't rotate. Yeah, I forgot the setup. Smart boy, I know. But now I know what I'm doing, so I'm actually able to put some time into myself. It's probably too late to get on... now, it's very sure too late to get on P2. Unfortunately, there was just too much going on in this race to be able to contest P1 or P2. But I am quite happy that I now finally found what's going on. Nicely out of this corner, good exit in the third. Very much faster than going into the second. Then our booty starts to slide a tiny bit here. If the tires are worn, you will start sliding here. But we still managed to put 9/10 of a second into our own time that we just set on the orbit before. And yeah, this is what knowing what's wrong with your car can do for you. You can adapt. Wow, smart. Well, what is that? There is a yellow flag. There is hope, maybe. Is there? What the heck is going on, dude? I mean, I don't care. I take second place. I take it. We put nearly a second into our own time. But let's see what happened here. He came in very early. Again, his tires are worn, so he was fighting the whole last lap. He lost the first position to meet Rumble, and right here, it looks like he just has enough of all of this, and he maybe just wants to take a screenshot going over the line backwards, but we don't care. What a glorious race that was. Thank you all for watching. See you soon.